For over 99.9% of our time on the planet we were Stone Age hunter-gatherers. We evolved that way. We succeeded as a species. Nature set things up so that we hit puberty on average between ages 11 and 14. By 13 years old most young females are ready to find a mate and produce offspring. There are a few late bloomers, of course. It's a bell curve. But by age 15 or 16 almost everybody is fertile. In our mid-teens we all have secondary sexual characteristics, and the hormones that give us the desire to have sex. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors lived in small groups of about 150 closely related individuals. They were cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, etc. Young parents got plenty of support from the entire tribe. Fast forward to the United States in the year 2020. Tons of people are happy to tell you that teenagers are children who will be traumatized by sexual activity. In our media today, people are constantly repeating that young adult brains don't work properly because they are undeveloped. We have somehow convinced ourselves that nature made everyone under 25 an irrational mess, unable to form healthy relationships. Can someone please explain what the evolutionary advantage is to having fertile, horny people, too stupid to manage their own lives, for 12 years? Why would nature prepare young people to make babies, while simultaneously giving them brains that won't work properly for another decade? And why would evolution give young women breasts and hips and pheromones and all the traits that make men want to hump them, if in fact, sex is the worst thing that could happen to them? Oh, wait. Some people say that teens having sex with other teens is natural, just not having sex with older people. Okay, sure. And what is the evolutionary advantage of that? Were babies in the caveman period better off when both parents were under 15? Isn't it more logical to assume that a more experienced food getter, maybe over 20, would be better at keeping his small children alive? Science has never found any evidence that age gap relationships are bad. Nor has science ever found any basis for believing in the bizarre concept of adolescence. It makes absolutely no sense to think that nature makes everybody horny and fertile but at the same time far too stupid to raise children. Obviously nobody needs to have sex. And we certainly don't need millions of pregnant teenagers. But our society would benefit a lot by accepting the reality of young adulthood. Teenagers are not children. Sex is natural for them. Some of them will even fall in love with older people. That is nothing new, and there is nothing wrong with it. We can serve our sons and daughters best by stopping the hysteria. Irrational fear of non-existent traumas is making us create dysfunctional belief systems. It's time to start respecting our young adults again.